Welcome to One Girl in All the World, a Buffy the Vampire Slayer rewatch podcast where we recap each episode in order and discuss. I'm Ashley, Buffy superfan.
Kimmy, Buffy newbie.
You can find us on all major podcast apps, YouTube and Instagram, with new episodes on Tuesdays. Hello.
This was an episode. You warned me that shit was going to get dark in this season, and it's getting dark.
It's getting there. It gets much darker.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we are, yes, this is like... Yeah.
This is catapulting us into darkness?
Yes. Yes. With a few, like, reprieves of, like, more, like, regular Buffy episodes. But, yes. Very dark.
It's pretty wild. Okay.
Very dark. Okay. So, Wrecked originally aired November 27th, 2001, written by Marty Noxon and directed by David Solomon. And the synopsis is, Buffy's tryst with Spike leaves the Slayer shaken to the core. Willow falls victim to a warlock who stimulates her craving for magic. Very short synopsis. They don't give anything away.
Interesting.
In that synopsis.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So, we start out at Buffy's, and we see that Tara and Dawn are waking up.
Yeah. And they realize that nobody is home, which is weird because...
Nobody woke them up.
Dawn she's 15, is she?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 adults in the house did not come home, and there's a 15-year-old, and they didn't know if she was with another adult or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
what is going on with
everybody else
that?
was... It was that that meme of Spider-Man where they're all pointing at each other. Mm. It was like, I thought you were here, and I thought you were going to be here. And Tara's like, both of you should have been here.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody should have just been home.
Yeah, so good thing Tara stayed, because who knows, we would have had a whole other episode about...
Thank God for Tara, the responsible one.
Yeah. So Dawn immediately gets worried, but Tara like tries to be like, no, it's okay, you know, they probably like lost track of time and didn't come home all night.
Yeah, well, Tara's probably thinking that they're adults, and yeah, that is kind of what happened.
Yeah. So, yeah, they probably just lost track of time. So then we go to the house where Buffy wakes up.
Which is in rubble, by the way. It's no longer a house.
Yeah, it's not even, it's a pile of rubble for sure. And she's looking around and is very...
She's naked, by the way.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And the day she was born. And... and is just like kind of horrified. She's looking around. And then she kind of realizes what she's done.
She's looking a little rough, too. Like, she's banged up.
Yeah. Yes. She has, like... They both are banged up. Mm. Yeah. They have, like... They beat the shit out of each other before they started doing it. So
which is, like, wild.
Yeah. So they're all messed up. She starts freaking. Spike wakes up, and he's very smug.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
He's very smug, very proud of himself. And he's like, why you gotta go? Like, what's the rush? And he says, yeah, I left Dawn all night, even though she assumed that Willow was there with her.
But still.
But yeah, he's like, well, I thought you could like stay because I'm stuck here, you know, like I can't go because of the sun. So maybe you could stay. So she's like, no, no, but okay. So then they start like kissing and everything again. And okay, since like they kept very much they kept to like the lower abdomen up on James Marsters. They did not do a good job of hiding his like nude underwear, which you can see. I totally didn't catch that at all. It's so obvious.
Weird.
Like, yeah,
okay.
you can see it like 4 times, like a lot. So he has his little nude underwear.
Oh. With
no panty lines for sure. It's like really high and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, they're going back at it, and then he says, I knew the only thing better than killing a Slayer would be, he starts to say fucking a Slayer.
Wow, yeah, he shouldn't have said that. That was terrible. Yeah. That's a messed up thing to say, honestly.
Well, he's been obsessed with Slayers, and he's been obsessed with killing Slayers, so he's like, wow.
But that actually,
better than...
that hurt her.
You think so?
I do. Yeah, I think she looked hurt.
Okay. But that kind of like snaps her out of it.
And she tells him that he's convenient.
Yeah. He says, you know, like, it's okay. Like, you have a thing for vampires, you know? It's okay. Like, vampires get you hot.
And she's like, no, one
one
did.
vampire got me hot. You're just convenient. That hurts him for sure.
Yep. See, and that's why I think she was hurt too, because like she just wanted to hurt him back.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. You should just lash out.
Yeah.
He gets mad then. He stands up. He starts getting dressed. He's like, okay, the moment's over. Well, it's been over a lot for her for a while, but for him, it's over. And he's mad. He's saying like things have changed now. Like they're like on an even playing field, and he's not gonna be like her
punching bag,
this puppy dog anymore, like following her around. And he says that she's the best she's ever had. And I read somewhere, not this time in my research, but I read somewhere that in the original script, because there's like some direction in the script, like, you know, and it says that she knows he's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just feel like every guy thinks they're the best that a girl's ever had, forever. It's so annoying.
Sure. I get, yes, sure.
Oh my God, get over yourself.
But he also knows her, like, history. Like,
I guess she hasn't slept with that many people.
Angel was like,
that
she was
guy,
like 16 or whatever.
That crappy guy, Parker. Okay,
Parker
and
was
then
like the one night stand.
Riley, right? And that's
Not
it.
that she wanted it to be a one night stand, and then Riley, you know, with white bread Riley.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
okay.
In fairness, yeah, he probably is.
He doesn't have. There's not much of a comparison though.
No, she was like, oh, it's all white bread for her until him. So, all right. So yeah, and then she gets like, please. Please. And she says, if you tell anybody about, oh God, when she says, she's like, oh, please, like, you're God's gift. And she says, like, he says, like, I might be dirt, but you like to roll in it.
Yeah, I like that line. That was good.
Like, yeah, it's true. Like, she thinks they hate him. He's a thing. He's a monster, whatever. But she's the one that keeps crawling back to him.
It's fun dirt to roll in.
Yeah, like, she's the one that keeps coming to him for kissing and more and all this. And she's like, you're bent. And he says, yeah, but it made you scream, didn't it? Holy. It's banter kind of in the scene, but like, oh my God, it's wow. This conversation is wild.
And then when he hands her panties and she punches him.
Yeah, she says, dude, if you tell anybody about this happened, I will kill you. And he's like, okay. And then he's like, here, you want these? And he pulls them out of his pocket, and then she just punches him out, and he just falls out of the shot completely, which was funny. Remember, he was stealing her underwear in her room. So
I forgot.
Underwear fetish,
I forgot about that. Okay,
undies fetish. Well, that was like what he was able to like grab on the way out of the room. So I don't know if it was anyway. All right, at Buffy's, Tara's making pancakes, but people are still not back.
Dawn is still worried.
Dawn is freaking out, and yeah, Tara's trying to keep Dawn calm.
Just like, it's fine. We're not gonna worry about it yet.
Yeah. Should we call Anya and Xander? Like, it's early. And then Amy and Willow just come through the back door. And there's a little awkward moment.
It is awkward. And I noticed that, like, well, first things first, that Tara was just like, oh, Willow's coming home with a woman. Like, and then even when the situation is explained to her, she reverts back to her stuttering. Because she'd kind of gotten rid of that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. As she, like, her confidence built. Yeah. She, like, didn't stutter as much. But then Amy, of course, but Amy doesn't know that the situation.
Point, I feel like, yeah. And she's just telling Tara, like, they went out last night, they lost track of time, and she's like, yeah, so many things have changed since I've been a rat. Like, Willow's like a crazy witch now. She removed a guy's mouth. She was doing with the dimensions. Like, she's like way ahead of me and all this. And Tara, Willow's like, shut up. I
mean, maybe she shouldn't have just done those things then, and we wouldn't be in this situation.
Yeah.
It's a thought.
And Tara's like, okay. All right.
So she didn't learn her lesson at all.
No. And so she just leaves. Willow tries to talk to her, but she's not interested.
No. Screw you, Willow.
Yeah. Tara passes Buffy on the way out, so Buffy comes in.
Yeah.
And they all, like, kind of find out that nobody was home last night.
Yeah. Oh, Buffy's like, yeah, I was patrolling all night, and I lost track of time.
Yeah. And Dawn's like, oh, you look bad. And she, like, sits in the chair and, like, And Winston's, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, also, we know they did it more than once because Buffy asked when the building fell down, and Spike said sometime between the first time and...
I was going to say, it had to have been more than once because it was all night.
Yeah, so...
I mean, I was assuming it was multiple times, yes.
Yes, it was, so... Buffy didn't, like, come to her senses after the first time. She was there for the long haul. Yeah, and, like, she's, like, beat up and all messed up, so...
She's all sore and limpy. She apologizes to Dawn, though.
Yeah, they both are like, shit.
Yeah, and Dawn's like, oh, yeah, you guys should rest. But you can tell she's bummed out.
She is bummed. So
she's like, she wants to hang out with them. She wants to, like,
not be alone.
Yeah, not be alone.
So when she's like, Dawn says, oh, you were out monster wrestling all night. And Buffy's like, her face like, oh boy, was I? Was I? Yes. So Willow and Buffy are going to go to bed because they've been up all night. So they're going to go to bed. And yeah, you can tell, like, Dawn's like, I'll just find some awake people. And she's by herself in the house now.
Yeah, that sucks. I felt really bad for them.
Yeah. And then Willow goes upstairs. She lays in the bed with her shoes on, her coat and everything.
She's too tired
She doesn't, she's tapped out. She tries to close the blinds.
And she
with
can't.
Her magic, but she can't. She's tapped out. She's used.
I was like, did she lose her magic? I didn't realize that was what was happening.
She's just on empty. She has no more, like, power left. Mm-hmm. So she has to get up and close them. And like she's confused.
Mortal.
Like a mere mortal. Like a muggle.
A muggle.
All right. So at the magic box.
Okay, wait. Can we pause for a second?
Yes, we can.
Is Anya now blonde? I don't think she was that blonde before.
She is blonde.
That was stark contrast. I was like, whoa. And nobody said anything. It's just like, this is normal. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
All right.
It does get brought up, like, in episodes later.
Okay, because it's, like, really blonde. I was like, whoa. For a second, I didn't realize it was her. And then I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's really blonde. So at the magic box, Buffy, Xander, and Anya are doing more research on this stupid, like, diamond monster
thing. Yeah.
Yes. And Xander is reading from, like, Tobin's, like, demon guide or whatever, which is from Ghostbusters.
Oh.
And Toman, something like that. So yeah, it's like the book they use to do research in.
That's funny. I didn't know that.
I keep wanting to say Goosebumps because I'm doing Goosebumps.
You're doing a Goosebumps.
Yeah, from Ghostbusters. Yeah, so it's a nice little thing there.
So last time it was Dungeons and Dragons, and now it's Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. And Anya seems very invested in this research. And then Xander finds out that she's actually just hidden wedding magazines in all of the books that she's supposed to be doing the research in.
She's planning wedding.
Yeah. And they're just like, she's like, why do I bother looking at this? Like, we're never going to find, like, this is, like, silly. Like, we're not finding anything. And Xander's like, I don't know. He's like, oh, I hate to, like, admit that she has a point. Well, why do you hate to admit it? You're, like, going to marry this girl. Why would you hate to admit she has a point?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Supposed to be your fiance, your future wife, and you hate to admit that she's right. Okay. But he's like, yeah, like, we're not getting anywhere with any of this stuff. And he's like, we need to do something different. But he's like, no, we need to stay here away from distractions. Like, I need to stay in company so I don't run off to Spike. And then they start talking about, like, Willow, like, well, where's Willow? And she's sleeping because she went out with Amy. And Xander speaks the truth here. He's like, yeah, now she has, like, a friend that won't monitor her.
An enabler.
It won't monitor her like Tara. And Buffy immediately defends Willow.
I mean, and I get it, because she's actually defending herself. She's not actually defending Willow. She's like, well, sometimes people do things and... Yeah.
She's like, Willow's an adult. She doesn't need to be monitored. People make mistakes. Yeah. And then they learn from them. And they never do them again. Yeah. So... we don't know what she's going through, guys. We don't know.
I feel like, but I understand what she's doing here, but I feel like we can't really compare the two. I feel like they both messed up by staying out all night, but, like, comparing Willow's doing magic to Buffy sleeping with Spike Buffy sleeping with Spike isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, well, it is to Buffy. So
I get it. But if she understood the gravity of the situation, which she will soon enough.
Yeah, so she feels like Xander is judging Willow, and she just knows how she would be judged.
She would be super judged. That's true. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
okay, that's
so
fair.
I think in that way, it's how she's seeing it. Like, yeah, I think she's seeing it kind of like that.
Okay, that's fair.
That's why she's like, don't judge her, Xander. And he's like, I'm not judging. I'm just like, observing like what's happening.
Yeah, and which is good. He should like they need to be observing.
Yeah, Xander's hasn't been for a while. Like, along with Tara, like cool with what's been going on with Willow.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Buffy's been so into her, rightfully so, her own stuff that they see it more clear than she does. Obviously, now with the Spike thing as well. So at Maple Court, Amy and Willow are taking a walk, and Amy's like ready to go again. Like, let's go out again.
Well, Willow's like, crazy. We should take it easy.
Said it took her all day to get her powers back.
She's tired.
Yeah, it's never happened before. Like, she took her all day to get her powers back, and she's just she's tapped out. And she's like, well, Amy says, I know this guy that has spells that will last for days, and like there's like no fallout. You like won't lose your power, and like
like little recovery,
like no recovery. And
I love how Willow's like, amazing. Is it dangerous? And Amy's like, well, like,
would that stop you?
And then Willow doesn't seem to care, and I'm like, first of all, I want to know how Amy's been out for like what, a few days. How has she found this guy already? What does she know?
She says like. From what I remember, when they do go to Rax, he says, wow, it's been like a long time or something. So I think she was going to him
knew him before. Okay, got it.
I think. Yeah, that's what I think. So they go in this like alley, and she's like, can't you feel it? And she's like, feel what? And she like puts her hand out, and it's like warm. And so it's a cloaked place.
It's hidden, so people can't find it. It's hidden.
Yeah, only like people, like witches, demons, and stuff can find it. So they go through this like, yeah, it's cloaked. They go to this like waiting room. It looks like a really like gross doctor's waiting room.
It's like a weird office. Yeah.
Yeah, with like addicts.
I was gonna say, they look like junkies.
Yeah, they look like
hanging out in the way. This would be my cue to be like, nope.
Yeah,
100% no.
If you
Get me
were
out of
like
here.
A clear thinking, not addict, but Willow is. Willow's a junkie at this point.
I guess. I guess.
So Rack comes out. So this is a warlock demon guy. And
he's gross looking himself. Yeah.
He played the oh god. Okay, he played the murderer vampire. Remember that they were like giving him pills and stuff?
What?
He was like a serial killer. They turned into a vampire. They got turned into a vampire. And remember they like the test in the house, and like they were giving him pills to make him like the council was had him and was trying to test Buffy.
Sorry.
Same actor. Anyway.
Okay, I was like, I remember the episode where Buffy got tested, but I don't remember that part of it, I guess.
Yeah, so he was the vampire. Okay. And he was the one that had like all the pictures of Joyce on the wall and like had Joyce. I don't know if you remember that. Okay.
Oh, weird.
Same actor.
Okay.
So yeah, the good thing about Buffy is a lot of people can come back because you can't see their faces very clearly if they're demons and stuff, so they can come back and play other characters, which does happen quite a bit. Yeah. So that's Rack, and like he comes out and takes like Amy and Willow like right away, and the other addicts are like, I've been waiting here all day, like that's
the other thing too. I'd be like, this would be a turn off for me, but okay, yeah.
So but he's like zeroes in on Amy and Willow and tells them to come back and come into his back room. Always a good idea. So he like automatically senses that Willow has power, but Willow doesn't even know like, okay, what's going to happen here? Like she doesn't really understand. She's like looking to Amy like,
what's going on?
You want to guide this interaction? And yeah, he does say like, Amy, we have been a long time and stuff. So I'm assuming that it was pre-rat days. And then he says that I'm going to take something. Like I have to take something from you to like give something.
Yeah. Which is interesting.
He just puts his hand on her chest, and they both kind of like, there's like an energy exchange or something.
Yeah.
But what makes me like feel like, okay, obviously this is like a whole, this magic is it's supposed to be like drugs, and I'm wondering if like the whole addict storyline is like, okay, Willow's addicted to drugs, and I wondered if this exchange that he's asking for before he gives her the magic is supposed to be sex. Like in like the real world.
Like magic sex? Oh.
Like okay, obviously this is like a symbolism for drug addiction.
Yeah.
Willow's situation.
Yes. Yeah,
and I was wondering, like, she's going to a drug dealer, and the exchange that he's asking is like some kind of like energy, like a magical energy exchange or something. But I'm wondering, like, in the real world, is it supposed to be like a sex, like she's giving him sex for drugs?
But they don't show them having sex, right?
No, I know that's what because it's not. They're not. But I'm saying, like, if you like, it's just all symbolism.
Got it. Okay. Yes.
For her being a real addict. Okay. For her being an addict for drugs. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like the scenes later on, like, make them like, it's weird. It's like very sensual and like, yeah, you're right.
I didn't know if this was meant to be like, if she was like it was like an exchange of like a sexual exchange. Okay. That then she gives him sex and then he gives her drugs.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Maybe. I think that could be it.
Yeah. That did cross my mind on this viewing. Like, is that a symbolism for somebody like exchanging sex for drugs?
People listening to this, let us know what your thoughts are on it. I'm curious.
Yeah, is that the symbol? That's kind of the symbolism I got this time. And he says like he usually tastes like strawberries to her.
Which was kind of weird.
Yeah, and Amy's just like, and she says it'll be over, and also Amy's like, it will be over quickly and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, I don't know. There was just, I just feel like it was supposed to, not that they had sex, but there was a symbolism for like, if Willow was like a drug addict and they go to this like drug dealer's place and all that, like, I don't know. Yeah. So he's gonna like give them like all this magic. So Amy's twirling around high as a kite, and Willow's like on the ceiling. And she's tripping out. She's having visions. She's seeing some weird demon in a forest. Yeah, it's like a jungle, and then she's the body being like dragged through the jungle, and then a demon comes out and like and scares her, and then she falls onto the ground. She falls from the ceiling onto the ground. She wakes up at home? Yeah, but first she has this weird like vision kind of where she's zooming, her eyes are completely black. She's zooming around, and she's at the bronze, and then she's at the magic box, and then she wakes up at home on the floor. Weird. Yeah. And then she goes into the shower. And she's crying. Crying in the shower. Yep. Which also like kind of makes me think that she, like the symbolism of like, you know. She's gotten so low. Yeah. She's starting to hit her rock bottom. Yeah. And then she comes out, and she is like, just looks so sad and like disappointed in herself and everything. And then she does magic with Tara's clothes that she left there, and like makes them into a person. So she can cuddle them? Cuddles with Tara. Yeah. Mm. So at Buffy's, Dawn is making, or later that day, we're already at Buffy's. Dawn is making quesadillas, but like with peanut butter banana quesadillas. That sounds disgusting. I mean, the only thing disgusting about it is the bread choice. Like, have you ever had a peanut butter banana sandwich? Oh, it's delicious. I don't know if I have, but yeah, I guess it would be okay. It's delicious. Mm. But in a quesadilla is the issue. Like with a quesadilla, like with the tortilla. Yeah. And also is my thing. Warmed up is weird. Yeah, I don't think I can handle warmed up banana. Gross. Yeah. No, like room temperature is how I've always had them. They're very good. But on like normal bread, not quesadilla. So this is what she's like an experiment she's making. And Willow comes down and is like, I'm just gonna have some water. Because she's hungover, yeah. And Willow says, hey, we can go to dinner and a movie. Like, we need to spend some time together. And let's get some real food in you. Oh, yay. Yeah, she's all excited. It was cute. She's excited. We're gonna go out and have dinner and a movie. Yeah. So they go off, and Buffy comes home and hears something upstairs. Like a ruckus upstairs. Yeah. And she's like, hello? Of course, did you think it was Spike up there? I didn't know what it was, to be honest. Okay. So she goes upstairs, and she catches... she goes into her Willow's room, and like Willow's like magic, it's like all stuff's everywhere. Is, like everywhere. It's been ransacked. Yeah. And I did read somewhere that the gentleman's box, the box that they used, was in Willow's chest. And I did see a box that looked like it, but that box was shattered by Riley. So I don't know if that was supposed to be the same box, or they just had the box, and they put it in there for stuff and didn't think people were going to notice that it was the same box. So I don't know if that's supposed to be the box, but even though the box was, maybe they put it back together, I don't know. But the box is in there. or a very similar looking box. All right, so she catches Amy. Amy's trying to sneak out because she sees Buffy.
Amy's looking rough.
Yeah, she's looking like she's looking for a fix.
A fix.
Yeah, so it's funny. She's like, what do you have there? And she's like, it's not what you think. And she's like, it's safe. She's like, that is what I think it is.
So weird. And she's like, what else do you have?
Yeah, what else do you have?
Kitchen spices.
Yeah, you broke into someone's house for kitchen spices. And she's like, well, Willow said I could. She's like, did Dawn or Willow let you in? She's like, no. She's like, okay, you're breaking in.
So you broke in.
And she's like, you think I'm bad? Like, what about Willow? Like, she's probably at Rack's right now. Like, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, whoa. Like, who's Rack? What are you talking about? Where's Dawn? And immediately Buffy is very worried that Willow has taken Dawn to some place that's dangerous. Yeah. And she keeps shaking Amy until she's going to go throw up because her super strength. And she says, like, before that, she's like, it's downtown somewhere, it moves, it's cloaked. Like, so she doesn't say it's cloaked. She said it moves, you don't like know where it's going to be. But it's always like downtown area. Yeah. So on the street, like Willow and Tara had burgers. Yeah. And they were walking to the movies. And Willow didn't eat.
No, because her tummy's upset.
Yeah. And then she kind of talks about how the like movie and shake date that Tara and Dawn had. And, you know, Dawn tells her, she misses you. Did she say something? No, she didn't. But I could tell. that she missed you. Yeah. Willow's like, all right, well, that's not an answer. That's not something I wanted. I wanted her to say, I miss Willow. And Dawn notices, hey, like, this isn't the way to the movies. And she's like, we need to make a quick stop before we go to the movies. This
really surprised me, to be honest with you. I really thought that they were just going to go to the movies. I thought they were just going to get dinner and a movie. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so messed up.
She needs a quick little fix. Quick, air quotes.
Quick.
Yeah. And so she takes her to Rack's. They walk in.
And like Dawn's looking around and she's like,
yeah, Dawn is like, alarm bells are ringing.
I want to go. Yeah. I want to go. Can we go?
Yeah. And
the movie starts at 9.
Yeah. She's like, we'll just be a second. Like, even we might miss the trailers. And Dawn's like, but you might like the trailers.
I do too. I like trailers.
So she goes in to Rack. And Dawn sits out there in the waiting room.
And then you look at the clock. The clock goes to 10 o'clock.
And sits. Yeah. And we see, like, Willow in there. She's, like, high. She's, like, floating in this, like, magic bubble. And in her mind, she's, like, floating through. Yeah, she's floating through space. And that demon has a body again. And then she, like, screams. Like,
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. So at Spike is sleeping. And Buffy throws a candle at him. And she's like, I was yelling and everything. And like, when will you wake up? He's like, well, I'm kind of knackered from last night. And she's like, I need your help. Like, Dawn's missing. He's like, again? Like, what is going on? Like, Jesus. And she's like, Willow took her to somewhere like a guy named Rack. And he's like, and then he gets serious.
Who that is,
like,
yeah.
Shit, like that's, like, yeah, he's into dark magic, dangerous
black magic,
stuff.
Yeah.
And she's like, I can't find it anywhere. I've been all over downtown. He's like, yeah, it's because it's cloaked. Only like a demon or a witch can find it. And he's like, and she's like, okay, let's go. So he gets up. Of course, he's like naked and he starts to get dressed. And she turns her back because she's like, oh, inappropriate. And he says, oh yeah, hide your blushing eyes, even though she's been all over him for the last 24 hours. So at Rack's, it's
now it's 11? Oh,
so she's been out there for 2 hours. And Willow comes out and is blasted. Like, her eyes are completely black.
And she's like, I'm ready for the movies.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's too late. Like, they missed the whole movie.
Yeah. So we walk out. They're like still discussing this, walking. And she's like, come on, Donnie. Don't you want to have fun? God.
Yeah, she's so annoying. I hate this too.
Yeah, and you can see something's following them. Like, we see from the thing's POV, there's something following them.
Something creepy.
Something's following them. And then Buffy and Spike are like walking around trying to find he's not sensing it. She's like, do you sense anything yet? Do you sense anything yet?
So as they're looking though, Buffy admits that she's disgusted with herself for having sex with Spike.
Yes. And she's like, are you dragging this out? He's like, no. Like, I can't find it. Yeah, she's disgusted with herself. And she's like, that might be how you get off, but it's not my style. And he's like, actually, you gave me a run for my money. That's you, honey. Honey, like, you've tricking yourself. You're thinking that you're some, like, white bread girl. You're not. Because, like, you gave a run for my money. Like, there was, like, did you see, like, all the scratches all over his back they put on? Yeah. So, yeah, he said, you gave me a run for my money. And she's like, I want you out of my life. Like, forget this. Like, I want you out of my work, out of my life. And I put, sure. He's like, it's too late for that. Like, you need me. Like, you're gonna. And then she's like, I'll find out on my own. Crave him. Yeah, you're gonna crave me like I crave blood. And she's like, I'll find out on my own. He's like, are you really gonna like put your sister in danger to like spite me or like make a point?
Stupid.
Yeah. So they were having this whole fight. And then back in that alley, Willow was being crazy as you like.
So, and like Dawn's trying to argue with her. She's like, I want to go home. Yeah. And then Willow's like, oh, maybe I can just pop you back home with magic. And Dawn's like, what? No.
Yeah. Yeah. And they hear a noise. And then this demon runs up to them. And Willow's like, it's not real. It's okay. It's not real.
Oh my God.
Dawn's like,
that was real.
Looks real to me.
Yep.
And then he says, you summoned me with your magics.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So during all this, like,
was this the same demon we saw during her weird little visions? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So through her, like, whatever, her space walks and her jungle walks or whatever, like, she summoned this demon with her magic. And he, like, slashes on in the face.
He scratches her, yeah.
Scratches her.
So she kicks him.
Willow's like, shit. Okay, this is real. Dawn kicks him. They run off. They jump in a car that's parked, and Willow, like, hotwires it with magically, of course. And they take off. And Willow's, like, not even driving it.
No.
She's just using like magic. The wheels
swerving erratically. Yeah.
And she's like, wee!
She's driving drunk with magic.
Yeah. She's driving high, and Dawn's like screaming, and like it's still chasing them. And then they just run into like it's not even a pole. It's like a big cement.
Yeah. Like a slab.
Yeah. Like a huge cement thing, like under a bridge, basically.
Weird. Yeah.
And so like the car is like totally messed up. So Dawn gets out. She's like, her head's all bloody. She's holding her arm. And she goes around to the other side. Willow's like passed out in the car. She goes around to the other side of the car, and the demon like jumps at her, like caught up with them. And she tries to go into the car, and he grabs her. And she starts screaming. Yep. And then Buffy and Spike are near enough because they're, in the same area, and hears Dawn screaming. Yeah. And the demon throws Dawn. And he's, like, closing in on her when Buffy and Spike arrive. So Spike goes right to Dawn to, like, see if she's okay. And Buffy starts fighting the demon.
Fighting the demon, yeah.
And, yeah, she's just, regular fight. She's fighting him. And then he starts, like, shaking. And she's like, oh, now you're scared? So, yeah, then he starts, like, shaking. And then he just, Willow, like, combusts him from the inside.
Okay, so Willow did do that. Yeah, okay.
Willow, yeah, because when he leaves, we see Willow. And she is, like, black eyes, like...
She's creepy
crackling,
looking.
Like, there's some energy crackling all around her.
And she tries to apologize.
Yeah, so Buffy goes right to Dawn, and she wants to, like, she's like, let me see your arm. Like, she's like, it hurts. There's, like, blood and everything. Yeah. So they try to take her. And Willow comes up and is like, is she okay? Oh, my gosh. Like, Willow's sobered up pretty quickly. And she's worried, and Buffy tells her, like, back off. I mean it, like, stay away from her. And they try, and her and Spike are helping Dawn walk away.
Well, and then Dawn slaps her.
Yeah, she's like goes up in front of them and is like, I'm so sorry, Donnie, I'm so sorry. And she slaps her.
Yeah. Well deserved.
And they walk around Willow and keep walking. And then Willow falls down, is like...
She's like sobbing.
Crying and
And then Buffy goes to leave, but Spike takes Dawn, and then Buffy goes to Willow. And like, I like, part of me is like, you should have just left her, but they've been friends for so long. And... I don't know. It's hard to know what you'd actually do in that situation, I guess.
Yeah.
I was just so angry at her.
Yeah. But Buffy does like she didn't really say anything to Willow before this.
Yeah.
But she does. Like, you could have killed her, blah, blah, blah. And Willow
finally admits
she's addicted.
Finally admits I can't stop.
She needs help. I can't stop. Like, I need help. Like, help me. So at Buffy's, Willow sits on the bed like she's had a shower. She's like wrapped in a blanket.
Mm-hmm.
And Buffy comes in and she asks how Dawn is. And she says that she broke her arm.
She has a fracture. Oh my God. That's Willow's fault.
Yeah, and she's sleeping. But Willow's like so upset about it.
And she said, like, Buffy says it's going to take time for Dawn's like fracture to heal or whatever. But what we all realize that means is that all of this is going to take time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like that's, yeah. Ugh.
And she tells, even though like, I feel like Buffy knew this, like Xander knew, that she's like, did this all happen because Tara left? And she's like, no, it was before Tara. That's why Tara left, because of the magic.
Things were going, and Buffy's like, things were going so well.
Yeah, she's like, they were. But I wanted to be special. I just didn't want to be some girl anymore.
So weird.
Like, if you had the choice between being Super Willow and regular Willow, who would you choose?
Regular Willow's pretty cool, weirdo.
Well, that's what Buffy says. She's like, there's nothing wrong with you. Like, you don't need magic to be special. And she's like, yeah, I do. Like, this is where it all comes from. You know, this is like that Willow in high school that was, like, so unsure, so picked on and like powerless and stuff. Like this gives her that, you know what I mean? That
I guess
she was like searching for there. And she says, when I like use magic, I was free. Like I felt free. And Buffy's like, I get it. You know, I get it. So she sits on the bed and she says that she's finished. She's done with magic.
She promises no more spells.
No more spells. She's done.
I mean, that's what she says. We've heard this before though.
Has she?
Yeah, she told Tara. She said she would give up magic for a month, and then she couldn't even last. She was going to do it for a week.
I mean, that's true. Yes, that is true. I think that was under like duress of Tara saying.
But she should have realized, like, if I can't even do this for a day, an hour, whatever.
But this is the first time. Okay, I guess the thing is, this is the first time that it's been self-inflicted. Like saying.
Fine.
Nobody's saying, hey, Buffy's not saying I'm kicking you out of this house or whatever.
Okay.
No, I totally get why you don't trust what she's saying, for sure.
Don't trust her for shit.
Yeah. I don't think she meant it the first time. Whether it happens or not is a different story. I think she genuinely wants to stop. I don't think she wanted to stop then. There was never any intention of stopping before.
Okay. Yeah.
This time, I think she really wants to. Mm-hmm. Whether it happens or not, we'll see. And Buffy says, yeah, I think it's right. I think it's right to give it up. Like, and she's, of course, talking about herself. And she's like, it's over. And Buffy's like, yes, it's over. Like, they're both like, yes, it's over. It's over. And then we like go to that night where Willow's just like shaking and sweating with magic withdrawals.
Yeah.
And then Buffy is surrounded by garlic and a cross.
She's just like, she's sitting up in her bed and she's not sleeping.
Like, do not come here, please, because I will jump your bones. That's what she's thinking. And I feel like in this room and keep Spike out.
And that conversation she was having with Willow, she was also again drawing a parallel to herself. How she was just saying how even though, or like it's right to give it up, even though it's something that makes it feel so good or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was just talking about herself again, and I'm like, I still don't feel like those are on the same level, but okay.
No. Well, I feel like. And also, Buffy doesn't feel like she can talk to anybody about this.
Yeah, I get that. So
when it was like one kiss with Spike, but now that it's gone further. So this is like her only way she can really talk about it without not talking about it.
I get it. Yeah, that's fair. But like, I just don't think she should compare them because it's not the same. It's not, I mean, I don't think she should have stayed out all night with Spike without telling anybody. That was not cool. But, and their relationship is weirdly toxic, but it's just still not the same as like Willow's gone crazy.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But anyway.
And that's the end. So Buffy and Willow are sweating it out in their respective bedrooms for different reasons. All right. Okay. So yeah. My favorite quote was when Anya and Xander are talking about Martha Stewart. And saying that
that was really fun.
She's a witch. Martha Stewart's a demon. She's like, no, she's not. She's a witch. And he's like, really?
Wait, really?
And she says, yeah, nobody could do that much decoupage without calling on the powers of darkness.
That was funny. Yes, I will give you that.
And then my favorite scene of course, was that ending convo with Buffy and Willow. There was like so much there for both of them. Yeah, Buffy's trying to work through all this without having to tell anybody about it. So yeah, that scene was good. Good for Willow too.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it was a come to Jesus moment for Willow. It was rock bottom, hopefully, for Willow. So yeah, that was a good scene.
Okay. My favorite quote was when Dawn was talking about, like, her and Willow had just gotten supper and they were talking about I want to say burgers. Mm-hmm. And Dawn's like, are you kidding? It was like a meat party in my mouth. Okay, now I'm just a kid and now, or even I know that came out wrong. I was like, oh my God. Oh my.
Yeah.
It just made me laugh a lot. But also I liked the quote where, oh yeah, when Buffy tells Spike that Dawn's missing and he's like, ever think about getting a LoJack for that girl? She needs she needs an Apple tag or something. Yeah.
She needs a lot of things. She's an air tag. She needs a bell. She needs all kinds of things. She needs a child leash, a leash kid. She needs to become a leash kid.
Something. Yes. Yeah. And then my favorite scene is, probably the same as yours, when Buffy and Willow at the end where they're just talking about Willow finally, I feel like she finally admits, understands, comes to terms with what she's grappling with. So, I mean, this is because before we could see it, like we're all watching it. It's like we're watching a train wreck that's about to happen. We can't look away. Mm-hmm. And she's not seeing it. And she's finally seeing it. So,
yeah. It's the first time she's ever admitted she has a problem.
Yes.
She's like, I can control, like, it's not a big deal, like, whatever. Mm-hmm. It was just like placating everybody.
Yeah.
And herself. And now this is a little different. So,
yeah.
Fingers crossed for Willow. All right. I gave it a 4.3. Okay.
Okay. Why'd you give it a 4.3?
I don't know. It just felt like, I don't know. It just felt like a 4.3 to me. Huh. So we get the morning after with Buffy and Spike, which was all kinds of things. It was very encapsulating of their relationship. They fought and they also made out. So in this,
it's so toxic. Yeah.
Fought, made out, fought again.
It's not a healthy relationship.
He had her underwear and then she punched him. So yeah, it was pretty much like the wrap up of their whole relationship. Yeah, in that scene. Okay. But yeah, it's funny. Also, we forgot to mention that Buffy says, like, what did you think was going to happen this morning? That we were going to read the newspaper and play footsie under the rubble. Like, I was going to freak out like this. And, we weren't going to become a couple after this happened, which I guess he hoped would happen. Yep. When you talk about this, hopefully this is the rock bottom for Willow.
Hopefully.
Because she almost seriously hurt someone.
Yep.
I mean, she did hurt someone, but it could have been, she's saying it could have been a lot worse.
She could have killed Dawn.
Could have killed her.
Yeah.
I would say a lot more Buffy and Willow comparison, through Buffy's eyes. That's still happening. Willow putting Dawn in danger, that was a big deal because no one's ever done that really. In the Scoobies.
No, of course not.
And Willow her and Tara took care of Dawn for so long when Buffy was gone. So she's one of her most
a mother figure
adults. Yeah. And to have her do that is a big deal.
Yeah.
Big deal.
It is. Yeah.
And then I think Rack was a cool, I mean, I guess he's a villain, I guess. But he was a cool villain. He was a magic drug dealer. I thought he was pretty cool, concept wise.
Yeah.
So I liked him. I thought he was pretty unique.
Okay. I gave it a 4.7 actually. I liked the episode. I liked the back and forth with Buffy and Spike. They're so mean to each other though. I feel like they just need to figure their shit out. Figure it out already. Do it, don't do it. I don't care. Just stop being mean. Stop being so toxic toward each other. Just figure your shit out. You're adults.
Yeah.
Get it together.
They're not gonna figure it out.
It seems like it. I'm seeing that. So yeah, this is not healthy for either of them. They just need to figure it out. Yeah. Anyway. Other than that, yeah, this is going to sound mean, but I feel like I appreciate how the whole thing with Willow and the drug analogy or whatever, she's addicted to magic, the addiction. And just her going to the great guy who, he was a cool villain. But like at the end when Buffy figured it out, and I know Buffy feels like she owes it to her because they've been friends for so long, and like she wants to believe that Willow is going to try to actually stop doing this. I don't think she's going to. I don't think this is where I think she did realize it, but I don't think this is going to be the end of it for her. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Buffy should just not deal with that. She doesn't have to deal with, I know that's mean, but she should just exchange Willow for Tara. Tara can come back and she can help take care of Dawn. And that's a better, more stable situation for Dawn and everybody. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but I get it. Cause they're friends. They've been friends for so long. And I don't know. She's saying she's going to try to get better, but I just don't think she's going to.
You know what just occurred to me when you were talking about this? We're talking about how Buffy is so defending Willow and comparing her situation to Willow, so that the judgment that Willow
it's not the same
is getting.
At all.
I know it's not, but that's how Buffy sees it.
Yes. Okay.
I'm in that moment. I think Buffy gave Willow the compassion that she wants from people.
That's actually okay. That's great.
If it all came out about the Spike thing and she knows how people would feel, she showed Willow the compassion, because she in her mind, her and Willow are heading on the same path in different ways. They're both heading down a destructive path,
right?
And I think she's going to show Willow the compassion that she hopes would be shown to her.
Okay, I guess I'm just not compassionate then.
No, of course not. Of course you're not. No, of course you are. It's just, I think that's how Buffy sees it.
No, and I think you're right. And like I said, I can see why she's doing it. She needs to give Willow a chance, really. Because, I mean, if we look at this over the span of the past, whenever this started, it's been several episodes, maybe even longer. This is actually Buffy's first chance that she's giving to Willow. It's not like she's given Willow multiple chances. This is she's giving her a chance. She should give her a chance. But I do have very little patience for addiction. I just have a hard time with it. I don't know. I should probably maybe have more compassion for that. It's not something I've had to struggle with. I just when it messes up when it starts messing up other people's lives, when she put Dawn in danger, I'm just I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's a difficult situation for sure.
And it's not like she can go to rehab for that, right?
Yeah. It's
you can't take her to a rehab clinic and be like, but she can't have magic.
Yeah.
Can't say that.
Magic.
So,
okay. Yeah. It's I think this whole thing is a pretty good storyline for because you're saying you have personally have low tolerance for or low patience for addiction. This is how addicts happen. It get in their families and puts other people in danger, and they have to decide, are they going to extract this person from
how many chances you give a person
and possibly drive this person to homelessness or death or whatever.
Exactly.
Or do you keep someone you love? Do you try to keep them there and help them no matter what they do to you, steal from you, lie to you, hurt you, whatever. That's a very hard situation.
I think part of my low tolerance for it is because I've like I said, I haven't personally struggled with it, but I've had it affect me.
Yeah.
So I think that's where I get the low tolerance from, because I've had bad experiences with it. I've had someone that I know personally that struggled, and they just really they promised so many times and they just could never get their shit together.
Yeah.
So
unfortunately.
And
addiction reaches past the person that's addicted.
I just feel like this is just the beginning for Willow, which sucks, but I hope I'm wrong. I guess we'll find out.
She's stepped one step in the right direction by being I have a problem.
Yes. And sometimes it does take a step forward and 2 steps back, and doing that multiple times before you can actually get anywhere with it. So there's that too.
Any kind of recovery is not linear.
Yeah, it's definitely not linear.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah. So maybe that's where Buffy's.
I do appreciate Buffy's compassion. I do.
Yeah. Because I think it's different than when when Dawn's life was, because then Dawn's life was in danger during the gift. And I feel like she said, I'll kill any of you if you come near her. Yep. But I think this is different. I mean, Buffy's a different person than she was in that.
Well, also Willow didn't have the intent to hurt Dawn too, right? Yeah. There was no intent. There was no malicious intent.
Yeah.
So there's that. But it still happened.
Yeah.
Whether you have malicious intent or not. Like,
yeah.
If you accidentally
any less dead, if she
exactly.
could kill her,
if you accidentally kill somebody, you can't just be like, oh, sorry. Like, you still would probably get charged with manslaughter, right?
Yeah.
Like, it still happened. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's lots to talk about here. Obviously, I think this is like it's a good conversation around Willow's issues in the season.
I'm very curious to see what happens.
Yeah, so we'll see. She's sweating it out with the withdrawals. So, all right, that was wrecked. All right, so Gone is the next episode.
What's my question?
Your question?
Oh, by the way, last question, I got half right. I said...
Oh, God, I hate when I forget them.
I said, who gets slapped by who? I said, Willow gets slapped, which was correct, but I said Tara, not Buffy.
Yeah.
Oh, or Dawn. Oh, wait, Buffy didn't slap her, sorry.
No, it was Dawn.
Dawn did, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, thank you for reminding me about the question. Yeah, who slapped who? You said Willow was slapped, which was correct, but you said it was Tara. You said what was your...
I said Tara, yeah.
Tara, but it was Dawn. Okay. All right. So, what does Buffy find in the couch cushions? I try to make it like very like random.
Something to do with Willow's magic stuff, like sage or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Sage.
I don't know. I'll just put Willow magic stuff, something like that. I don't know.
Willow's magic. Paraphernalia. her magic bong.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that wraps up season 6, episode 10, Wrecked. Again, you can find us on all major podcast apps, YouTube and Instagram at One Girl in All the World Pod. You can also email us at onegirlpod@gmail.com. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be back next week with season 6, episode 11, Gone. Slay you real soon.
Bye.